All right, everybody, today is July 26, 2019. I'm back here making another video on the farm in South Dakota today. It's a pretty nice day, so I thought I might as well do this now rather than later. I've gotten a lot of requests to do like an equipment tour or something like that. I've been interested in it for a while, and I've watched quite a few on a bunch of channels like How Farms Work, Sauna Farms, MN Millennial Farmer, all that good jazz, and I thought, it's about time that I do one. I'm not going to do a full equipment tour. I'm just doing the tractors, but there's still plenty of stuff here to cover, so I'm just going to run you by how much horsepower they have, what we use them for, what year they are, all that good stuff, and hopefully make a video out of it. So let's get into the video. Okay, so currently we have 5 tractors on the farm. We've had 4 in the past years, but now we're up to 5. Maybe a little much, I don't know. We use them each for different jobs. They all have their positions, so well, without further ado, I'll get started. We'll get started down here and we'll work our way up to the big boy down there. So let's get going. Okay, so this is the John Deere 4700. This is a 2000 model, I believe. Just picked this up this spring. We realized how much use we have for a small utility tractor after we got rid of the 4320. So yeah, this is the newest arrival on the farm. It's got a 460 loader on it with a bucket. We're the second owner of this. It's in pretty good condition. It only has let me see here, it only has like 200 something hours on it. Yeah, 282 hours, almost 283. So this tractor has 48 horsepower. We use it for raking, moving pallets of seed in the spring when we're planting. Sometimes we pull the seed tender with it. We use it on the little auger over there when we're unloading the grain bins. We also use it to move equipment around in the shed. It's really nice to just move in and out with. So this is kind of mainly what we use it for. So yeah, this is the 4700. I'll give it a little startup and show you how the transmission works. This is a hydrostatic transmission, so it's just got a forward and backward pedal, which is really nice, and it sounds good too. It's got a loader on it, like I said. Sometimes we put sticks in the bucket when we're cleaning out, make a pile with it, come back later and get it with the other tractor. Got your joystick right here. Like so. So what you gotta do, you gotta take the park brake off, so push in. Sometimes it doesn't go, so you gotta kick it. There we go. Then you gotta shift into your gear here. And all you do is push the pedal forward. And you're moving. Then when you want to go back, push backward pedal. That's all there is to it. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in neutral, so you got to tap the pedal. And that is the John Deere 4700. Okay, next up we got the John Deere 6140D. This tractor's been on the farm since 2016, I believe. It was originally owned by the county or the city of Salem, South Dakota. They use this for brush hogging. I believe this is a 2015 model, either 2015 or 2012, but I'm willing to bet it's 2015 because it has such little hours on it. It had 35 hours on it when we picked it up, so it's a really nice tractor. There are a couple things I don't like about it. Well, the R series rule does apply here. It has 140 horsepower, even though it has a D on it and not an R. This is kind of the cheapest of the models, but this tractor actually works really well still. It's got the H310 loader on it. We use it for snow blowing, running the mower. We use it on the grapple bucket, moving dirt, moving in the fall when we have to burn all our trees. Well, we get all the piles and burn them out in the field or the spring, either or. This tractor does a lot of the utility work around here. It's a really pretty nice tractor. But it's not my favorite, and I'll show you why here. It's got a buddy seat, which is nice, but it's kind of small. This tractor has, I think it's called a 21 speed, or I don't know what it's called. Not a very popular transmission, so well, we'll turn the key here. We'll see how many hours it's got. Okay, it's got 471 hours. We'll start it up. Okay, so what you do, you got your loader here. So what you got to do is you got to take the park brake off. So it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, look through a phone. Then you got to put it in your gears. So and left hand reverse it forward, and you're moving. Then when you're done, back it up. And there you go. Put in neutral. Put your gears in neutral. Put the park brake on. Shut it off. So like I said, not my favorite tractor because of that transmission. I don't like that transmission, but it works okay. So that's right. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so that is the 6140D there. Okay, next up, this is my personal favorite, and I think most of the people watching this channel's favorite. This is the John Deere 7800. This is the last, basically, old thing on the farm for the most part. It is a 1994 model. It has 145 horsepower. As you can see, this model is a two-wheel drive, and it has row crop duals on it. I believe this is also a second owner. This is the only tractor that's been here longer than I have. I think this is maybe here since 97 or something like that. This tractor has done a lot of stuff in its life. It used to have when it originally was purchased, it didn't have duals, it didn't have mirrors, it just had no weights either. It just had a front loader on it. It was a, what was it? It was a Quaker, that's what it had. It had a Quaker loader on it, and it was used for mostly hay, and it was on the snowblower and just around the yard duties. It's basically what the 6140D was back in the day. This was also the planting tractor for 21 years. It had just been retired from that last year. It has also pulled grain wagons and even a grain cart at one point. Just for 1 year though, it didn't go too well because it's a two-wheel drive. Now this tractor's purpose is to run the big grain auger, and it runs the vaculator. And we had it on the manure spreader, but we don't spread manure anymore. It's also just serves as a backup tractor just in case one of these two go down. We have something else here just in case we need it. Like I said, this is my favorite tractor, so we'll come in here. I like how small the swinging door is compared to those. It's really light. You can move it around easy. This has the 19-speed power shift in it. You gotta get used to it. It jerks you around like crazy. This tractor obviously is the most high-houred. I think it's getting close to 6,000. Okay, we got a bit yet. It's at 5,755 hours. Most of those have been here. I'll start it up. This thing sounds amazing. I'll start it up for you guys and we can hear it roar. Look at that smoke. Alright, so this is probably, I consider this the most basic of transmissions. It's not technically, but it's the one you have to do the least steps for. You don't have like 4 levers you gotta move, you just got one. So what you do, you push in the clutch and the brake, and you take it up forward, put in your front gears, release the brakes, and then slowly release the clutch. And you're moving. There goes the door. Then you back up. Like I said, this tractor does jerk you around, so you gotta get used to that. but it is a nice tractor to have. Okay, on to the next one. This is the John Deere 7930. This is a 2008 model. It has been on the farm for about 8 years. It was traded for my other favorite tractor, which was a 1993 4760. That was a fun tractor. It had a quad range in it. But this was the big replacement for that. This tractor has 195 horsepower. I don't know if I mentioned it, but that one has 145. I think I did. Okay, so this has 195. This tractor has been used for a few different things. It's the big tractor, so it does a lot of stuff. We've disked with it a lot since we got it. It's been the tillage tractor. This has pulled wagons for a little bit. Then the 7800 took that over. So this has pulled wagons, but the two main jobs for this are disking and running the grain cart. And this tractor actually handles the cart really well because it's a bigger built tractor, so you can see a lot better out of it. It's got floaters on. Doesn't have the 30-inch row crop, so you can't go planting with it. Otherwise, we'd probably use it, but then we wouldn't have another tractor to look at. So I'll get the cab here. This one's also second owner. This is a IVT, which IVT is really nice. Okay, so this one, I can't remember how many hours this one has. I don't know where it shows up on this tractor. Yeah, I don't know. I think it had around 1,000 hours on it, if I recall. But we'll start it up and let it run. Oh, there we go. Just got a little over 1,000. Not too bad. I'm gonna shut the door in this one because this tractor's a little bit louder with that radiator fan. Okay, so for this one, all you do, got your IVT shifter here, you got your throttle, pushing the clutch and brake, set the left-hand reverser to forward, and then I release the brake, and then you release. No, I release the clutch, then I release the brake. And you move forward. And you can push this forward to go faster, or throttle doesn't really do much because this tractor idles at its own pace. So when it needs more power, it'll request it, it'll rev up on its own. You don't have to rev it like the 7800. Throw that in reverse, back you go. Reverse, I'm in 3 it looks like, so I think that's transport, so it should be going quicker, but it's in reverse, so I guess not. Yeah, there are a bunch of different settings on this one. You got PTO, then you got pulling in the field, and then you got road speed, I believe. I don't know what auto does. I don't know. Okay, so that is a 7930. Now we will move on to the biggest tractor. Okay, this is the second newest arrival on the farm. This is a John Deere 7215R. This tractor was required last fall. The 7930 was on the grain cart, and the 7800 was having some slipping issues because it's a little lighter and has two-wheel drive, obviously. It couldn't pull the wagon, so got the 7R on a demo, which it is now our tractor. Came with a rock box, took that off, put some weights on there. This is the new planting tractor, and this will be taking over wagons from the 7800 as well. So those are the two jobs it used to have, but now they are this tractor's. This tractor is a 2012 model. It has 215 horsepower, and this is also second owner. Honestly, I like this tractor a lot more than, well, per se this one and the others. It's bigger and it's a lot more comfortable, and it does sound pretty good. Does not beat the 7800 in my book, but some people might think otherwise. Okay, so we'll get up here. If any of you watch Sauna Farms, I think that's what it is. They're up in Mount Vernon, South Dakota. They have a 7215R as well, except theirs is a power shift, I believe. This is a power quad, which isn't too bad. It works pretty well. So you can see there's the planning monitors right there. Okay, we'll fire this one up. I can't remember how many hours this one has. We'll have to look around here. Not sure how to get the setting on this one, so I think this one had a little over 1,100 hours on it, if I recall. Okay, we'll start it up. Okay, so to move this tractor, pushing clutch and brake. I've noticed this one does not like to go into gear very well, so you kind of got to force it, which I don't like doing, but you do. So, there you go. So that's B. It's got 5 gears, A, B, C, D, E, and 4 steps in between them. So now what you do, put your left hand reverser forward, and then release the clutch. And you're going to shift up, you push this button once. Now we're going F2. And put in reverse. Yeah, so to shift up and down, you press this plus, then minus. Shift up and down. Each A, B, C, D, E has 4 gears to themselves. So, all right. So that is the 7215R. Okay, so that is all 5 tractors on our farm. We got the 7215R as the biggest. Then we got the 7930. Then the good old 7800 right here. Then the 6140D. And last but not least, the little 4700 over here. And as you can see, each tractor has a different job that we use them specifically for. And they all work pretty well. If you treat them right, they'll treat you back. So play with them nicely and they'll do their job well, and you won't have to spend time fixing a lot of stuff when you could be out in the field. All right, so that is our tractors. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.